These things are essential for you to function and succeed in all areas of your life, really. Yet they don't teach them in school. And Granny Anna has had it up to here with that, so that's where we're at. Number 1, how to deal with failure. When you see a tree, it looks linear, right? But when you look closely at its bark, you see tons of indentations, curves, and cracks and dents. Success and happiness are identical to that tree in that your journey is going to be filled with ups and downs and downright knots that you have to like patiently untangle with a fork, you know? Struggle a little bit. But in the academic environment, these waves, or more specifically, the dips, are met with punishment, shame, and guilt. As a result, we go into the world avoiding and fearing mistakes, or even worse, when we do happen to slip up, we think our life is over. Side note, I would recommend everyone and their grandmother to have a safety crisis plan already filled out should you ever find yourself in this situation. I will have a worksheet linked below for you if you don't have one yet. Bottom line, failure is inevitable, okay? But the coping mechanisms you use to deal with it are totally up to you. Don't let them pop out on their own with the ingrained association of mistake equals bad. They will likely aim to punish or hurt you. Take control of them and actively select the actions you take when dealing with life's less funny moments, okay?
That might save your life someday, okay?
Okay, Mr. Mackey, okay?
Okay.
Number 2, etiquette rules. Now, I don't speak for all schools because when I was a kid growing up in Romania, I would never have been caught dead chewing gum in the classroom. Mind you, this was in the 90s, but still, I am shooketh to my core that we do not have any etiquette classes anymore. For those of you that see etiquette as this outdated, rigid set of rules that put a lid on self-expression, let me try to change your mind. Yes, some codes of conduct are outdated and in desperate need of a revamp. However, it doesn't change the fact that nobody teaches you the value of respect and politeness. Remember that quote, people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. Human interactions, how we behave in front of and with one another, is so essential to our happiness and well-being that I can't even put it into words. I have an entire video that's called What You Wear Matters, which goes hand in hand with etiquette, if you ask me, because it influences perception and interactions. On the same topic, I would like to take a moment to tell you a little bit about today's sponsor, MOTF. If you are back to the office like me, or soon to be back to school, MOTF is the best place to go when building your professional wardrobe. In June, MOTF launched their latest collection, the MOTF Nature Collection, with the mission to awaken a sense of freedom in the modern woman to its breathable, high-quality pieces. By slipping into these flowy styles, you and I can feel free to breathe in a world where work and life are often intertwined. Their high-quality, elegant, and versatile pieces are meant to serve as a reminder that when life gets busy, just breathe. The MOTF Nature Collection is inspired by natural elements, sunshine, water, and flowers. And each item comes with a beautifully scented sachet that you can store in your closet or your drawers to keep that fresh, warm summer scent with you even when back to school is right around the corner. If you're unsure what to get your first time, any item from their linen collection will seriously leave you breathless. My first linen jumpsuit from MOTF changed the way I feel about summer fashion. No joke. More people need to talk about this for reals. I invite you to click the link down below to take a peek at the MOTF Nature Collection and look at any or all of the pieces I've tried on and styled during this clip. Don't forget to use my discount code at checkout for a 15% off if you see anything that you would like to take to you back to school or to the office or on vacation. Hey, versatility, check. Coming back to the main topic of this video, another essential thing they don't teach you in school is number 3, who you are. We cannot successfully negotiate for a raise at work, set and maintain clear boundaries in relationships, or make the right decisions that would lead us to what we truly want if we don't know ourselves. In my humble opinion, introspection and shadow work should be taught in schools because, in the words of Aristotle, knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. In an ideal world, learning would begin with the self, then the world around us, and then finally with how the two interact. Keep an eye out for the shadow work guided workbook I've been spending months working on, but I'm telling you, I am making it that much more perfect. I plan on having it up on my Etsy shop, Kind Mind Academy, right in time for Christmas so that you can start 2023 on the right foot. Number 4, the big picture. Now, as a student, I was rarely thinking further ahead than my next upcoming exam. Even less so about what happiness meant for me or whether or not, I don't know, I wanted to have a family one day. 2 essential life lessons or truth bombs I learned in my 30s and I wish I knew sooner are A, there's life outside these school walls, and B, everything in life is connected. Let me give you a concrete example that perfectly illustrates both. I was struggling a lot as a student to keep up with my readings and attend all of my classes. At that time, I thought I was, dumb and blamed myself for not feeling motivated to do the work that everyone seemed to just get, When I look back at that time in my life, I was so laser focused on academics that I completely ignored all the other elements around me that contributed to my bad or poor performance. Like the fact that I had to travel around like 3 to 4 hours a day to go back and forth from my parents' house to the university. I had to wake up often 2 to 3 hours earlier than my 7 a.m. lecture to get to said lecture on time in winter, Canadian winter, might I add. When I got home from school, it was also usually pitch black. I had to rush eat whatever I found in the house and then pull all-nighters or sacrifice my weekends to keep up with all the work I had to do. My diet was poopery, my sleep schedule was a wreck, my posture and cortisol levels were something worth of a horror movie. I mean, how on earth was I expecting a stellar performance with all of that going on in the background? For this reason, I always wanted to expand my video topics here on my channel to include dieting tips, mental health advice, self-care, relationship, and etiquette guides, because whether you like to admit this or not, it's a fact. Success is a lifestyle. Every decision you make is connected and contributes to the big picture. The only thing you have to do is realize that you are the painter. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you like it and subscribe to me if you like what you see, because I post videos once a week. Bye guys!